beautiful weirdo, Charlotte here. Welcome back to Pretty Scary, and it's another one of my 31 days of Halloween. And today I am filming a bit of an off-the-cuff kind of thing. Halloween, you often think of skeletons, so I thought I'd do a skull makeup, but I thought I'd do a skull makeup with a twist. I'm going to make it a pretty skull makeup, and you'll see what I mean when I start. So if you'd like something spooky but pretty, then keep watching. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, why not? Please hit the big red subscribe button below. It's free, it's easy, and you'll get notified every time I put a tutorial up, which is every day this month, and normally once a week. And don't forget that every day as well, Edward, my misshapen bear, will be hiding somewhere in shot. So comment down below where you see him and what costume he's wearing today. So right, I'm going to make a start. Night is music. So you want to start by sketching out your skull using a reference picture. So if you see me looking to the side, then I'm looking at my reference picture. And just trace it out with an eyeliner or a lip liner, whatever you happen to have to hand. This was actually my second attempt because I sketched it out first of all and hated it, so I cleaned it off and started again. Make sure everything's nice and even. Now for some reason I lost some of my footage, but all you've basically missed is me painting in the negative areas blue, and then I'm just putting some normal foundation on because my skin is skull pale as it is, and then just painting those teeth in with some flesh toned grease paint. There's something very satisfying about watching those teeth be painted in. I'm not sure why. Powder that off because obviously grease paint will shift around if you don't set it. And also powder the rest of the base. If you need a little bit of extra blocking out for your eyebrows, then you can go over them with some grease paint. Obviously I've blocked out my eyebrows. To see how to do this, I will link another video showing this process in more detail, or in any detail because I haven't shown it at all in this. And then you want to start shading. So I'm taking a dark sort of smoky grey and just shading all around the edges. Now the idea is it's anywhere where a shadow would be cast. So if you imagine that this was being lit from above, you need to choose where your light source would be and then basically shade anything that the light source wouldn't hit. So in this case it's anywhere that's nice and deep within the skull, and also just shading the sides of the teeth there just to make it look like it's kind of curving backwards rather than being flat across your face. Shading the nose, or rather lack of nose. The key to this look really is the shading, so you just want to keep kind of building it up and then just, you know, blending it out. And now I'm going to start shading on the face, but rather than using neutral colours, I'm using bright colours because I just fancied doing a more sort of bright, pretty, colourful skull, but you can use neutral colours if you prefer. So I'm just using pinks and blues. You can use grey or brown or whatever you want, whatever takes your fancy. I'm also using a bit of yellow here as well. And then shading in between the teeth using that smoky grey shade, because this is where I wanted to look a little bit more natural because this bit wouldn't look right with the coloured shading. Make sure you blend out any shading that you put down. And then I'm going in with a smoky grey just to deepen up that coloured shading, because although the pop colour is nice, I felt that it did need something a little bit extra. And just doing the same over the brow bones. I do apologise, beauts. I have been working for 18 hours a day to get these videos out and I'm rather tired. Right, now I'm just shading around the tops of all the teeth, just to kind of bring them to life and give them a little bit of dimension. And then just the inside of the lips, and give myself a little frown line there too. I'm a frowny skull. You can be a happy skull if you want, but I'm a frowny skull. Right, I'm going with Deep Night, which is my favourite dark shadow shade, and I'm just deepening up the very edges of all those shadows with a small stiff brush. This just creates a little bit more depth to give the illusion that those areas are really sunken in and skull-like. And now I'm adding some more pops of colour, and I'm just taking a little stiff brush and also speckling some colour on. I kind of wanted it to look like I'd been spray painted, so yeah, I'm using water-based paints for this, whereas before I was using coloured eyeshadows, but the water-based paints just give a slightly brighter appearance. So just using a mixture of colours, orange, pink, yellow, and also doing some drips down the neck too. Now, to get the proper drips that you can see me doing here now, you just need to add lots and lots of water to your water-based paint, and then literally just let it drip down your neck. And it creates a really nice effect. I do like a bit of neck dripping. So just basically keep working at this until you are happy that your skull is colourful enough. I'm now going in with some dark grease paint just to further darken up those shadows, because there's only so dark you can get either eyeshadows or water-based paint. Grease paint just goes a little bit darker to add that little bit more dimension to your skull. Just blending out those areas with a natural sponge too. A little bit of shading under the chin because I felt that needed a little bit of depth. It also allows you to tidy up any edges that have kind of gone a bit astray or a bit wonky or wobbly. So it serves a double purpose. And now I'm going in with a white grease paint just to add a little bit of highlights, because you will find that when you're adding lots of colour like this, you will start to lose some of the lighter areas, so you just want to bring some highlight in to really make the brighter areas pop. It also adds more dimension. And now onto the hair. So I just wanted a kind of a haphazard twisted up look, so I literally just piled my hair on top of my head and just gripped it basically. So, but you can do whatever takes your fancy. Messed it up a little bit at the start. Oh, here comes my boyfriend. He was very kindly cooking dinner for me at the time that I was doing this. Right, so yeah, I'm adding all my butterflies in now, just gripping them into the hair and then also sticking some onto my face with some prosaide. Just want to apply the prosaide anywhere where you want the butterflies to go, and basically let it go clear so that it goes sticky, and stick those butterflies on. You can also use lash glue or spirit gum or whatever you happen to have. I just made my butterflies out of some coloured card, and I also made the darker ones out of white card and painted them. You can just find some butterfly pictures on the internet, print them off, and you know, cut them out if you're not artistic. Just kind of shading around those butterflies because they would cast a shadow after all. And then I am just putting on my final butterfly there, little black butterfly, and my eyelashes, because every good skull has a pair of false eyelashes on, clearly. And the final step is just to put some black eyeliner on the inner rims of my eyes so the pink doesn't stand out, and then just a little bit of glitter over my body because, you know, everybody wants to be a sparkly skull. And we are done. Hope you like it. This is one of those looks that you can wear with your prettiest party dress if you don't want to wear a scary outfit or you don't want to buy a costume, but you still look like you made a huge effort and you still look pretty. So it's a good one. Right then, don't forget to comment down below if you spotted Edward, where he happens to be and what costume he's wearing. Nearly knocked all my brushes on the floor there. And yeah, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button because it will help me loads. It means that YouTube share my videos more. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Red subscribe button, click it and you're subscribed and you'll get notified every time I put one of these up, which is every day at the moment for Halloween. Right, so thank you so much for watching. Love you all and I shall see you tomorrow.